Good morning, and thanks for joining us here at WDEF News 12 this morning. Well, the holidays are upon us, and of course, everywhere we go, there's food. Joining us is our registered dietitian, Pam Kelly, with some great tips for all the holiday parties, all the holiday events, and just the holiday foods you're going to have in your house in general this time of the year, because we just keep eating really starts over in Halloween and it runs all the way to New Year's.
It's true. It's true. And it's a challenge for everybody. We want to enjoy food, and we want to enjoy our families and the food memories that we have from holiday eating, but it's looking at foods and really being mindful about the choices that we're making in the holiday season.
It's easy to put on 5 pounds over these 3 months.
It is. Some people gain 3/4 of a pound or 1 pound, but some people really do gain 5 pounds. And the trend that we see is that if you do gain weight during the holidays, it tends to keep up all year long.
So what do we need to do with some holiday eating tips?
First of all, keep it in mind. Keep in mind that the holiday foods typically have more calories because they're very flavorful. They're usually made with more sugar and butter, etc. So keep that in mind. Those are the high calorie foods. And to eat really small portions, pick out foods you really like. Champagne truffles.
Oh, I love those. So splurge on the things you really like, not on everything.
That's right. Pick out things you really enjoy and have it and eat it in a small portion. One of the things that happens at a buffet or a Christmas party or Thanksgiving celebration is that we can take little bites of everything and end up with this huge plate of food, and you think, well, I just had a tablespoon of everything. So pick out what you really want. You can have mashed potatoes and bread all year long. Maybe those are some things that you cut back on during the holidays and make room some of the other foods that you do like.
What about eating out?
Eating out is a challenge too. You know, you could make a deal with your family, maybe sit down and talk to everyone about, okay, we're going to be eating more of this weekend, so we're going to cut back on fast food for the next several weeks and not do fast food to kind of make up for it.
That's a really good tip. We tend to get really hectic in the holiday season and we drop our exercise routine.
Exercise does fall by the wayside in the holidays. Just go in the gym. You know, the last few weeks of the holiday season, there's not a lot of people there. So try to get your exercise in when you can. Maybe you don't have as much time to go to the gym. Sneak it in anyway. Walk at lunch, take the stairs, do anything you can to keep your activity level up to try to burn off some of those extra calories that you're taking in.
Let's talk about being at a party, because the food is always sitting out the whole time we're there. We tend to be there 2 to 4, 5, 6 hours.
It's true, and it's attractive, and it's where people congregate. Look at the food first. Really kind of scout it out and see, what do you really like, what do you really want? And then once you've made that decision, stick with it. Pick out the food that you want, small portions, so that you can still see some plate, you know, and then walk away from the area. A lot of people congregate around the food and they just stand there and snack all night long. So get your plate filled and then move away from the area.
And you say leave some of the food on the plate.
Yes. You know, all of us have problems with that. We don't want to be wasteful, but frankly, once you've put it on your plate, it's waste anyway. You know, there's nothing can be done with that food once you've served yourself with it. So it's a good practice of mind control and self-discipline to say, you know what, I put a little bit more on here than I really need. I'm going to leave a few bites here. And it just reminds you of what you're trying to achieve with healthy eating all year long.
All right, some good tips for us as we head to those holiday parties and, of course, enjoy the great holiday foods for your family and friends. Pam Kelly is a registered dietitian, and you can find her on Manufacturers Road. You can also call her at 991-3422 or go to her website, PamelaKellyNutrition.com. And, of course, you can find out all the information and contact her that way as well. Thanks for joining us, Pam.
Glad to be here.
Stay with us. We're going to take a short break and be back. This is WDEF News 12 this morning.